When your spouse gains a ton of weight, Dr. Phil, next Oprah.
TV's most anticipated new drama, CSI Miami, CBS Monday this fall.
Hey, Patrick, you got it.
Okay, let's go. Rise and shine. Everybody up. Let's go. Let's go. Get up. Stop.
All right, well, that's just great, sis. You got yourself arrested. What's the matter? Couldn't find a hotel room?
How's my Jude?
Jude is fine. You, however, breaking and entering, assault, kidnapping, what the hell were you thinking?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. Philip is trying to take Zach away from me.
When did things get so bad with you and Philip? I thought you had a handle on Zach.
Well, that was then. Now, it's war.
Cool.
No. It's war. And I will not lose.
That's a dinosaur.
That's a dinosaur.
That's a dinosaur, right? Do you know what kind of dinosaur that is? I think that's a stegosaurus, but I'm not sure.
So, calm down a little since last night?
I'm perfectly calm, Beth. It's my ex-wife that's acting irrational. What? She's breaking into people's houses. She's trying to steal children.
Philip, don't you think you're overreacting just a little bit?
No, I really don't. And what I tell you, what really amazes me is that you are taking her side in this. How can you possibly do that?
I love you, and I want to support you. But first of all, I don't believe that Gus would hurt Harley or those kids. And secondly, I have been in Harley's shoes fighting you for our children.
Yes, when you wanted them to live with Edmund. Don't you think? No, hang on just a second. I think I have a right to say at least this much. Don't you think, looking back now, given everything that we know now, don't you think I made the right decision?
You have no idea how much pain you're going to cause if you go through with this.
That sometimes it's necessary.
Not this time. Don't do this, Philip. Don't make this point of pride so important that you lose everything else.
I'm sorry about Richard. Despite your very complicated relationship, I know this must be a tremendous loss for you, Edmund. If there's anything that I can do to...
I'm not looking for sympathy, Carmen. I'm looking for revenge.
I don't understand. I thought Richard's death was the result of an accident.
That, and the fact that the machine keeping him alive turned off for several minutes.
What?
And I keep thinking, how convenient for Richard to die just in time for his heart to be donated to one of the members of the family that practically owns Cedars Hospital.
You mean...
I mean, Rick Bauer has my brother's heart.
So Richard's funeral's tomorrow. I think the whole family should be there, don't you?
Well, yeah, I thought that was the plan. Us and your dad and Mel, right?
Maybe Mel shouldn't go.
What, honey, come on. You don't know for a fact that Mel had anything to do with Richard's death.
I saw her, Danny. She was in Richard's room alone with her hands on his life support system when the alarms were going off.
But Mel's
I can't pretend I didn't.
Honey, she's a doctor. She could have been in... There are any number of reasons that she could have been in Richard's room, right?
Mm-hmm. And her husband got Richard's heart. I know that sounds awful, and I know that I should be grateful that Rick was saved by this transplant. But...
What? Can't you just forget what you saw?
No, I don't think I can.
Hey, Dad. Hey, son. How's Cassie holding up, Dad?
I have the results. You know that diagnostic you asked me to run on the respirator that shut off?
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by One Touch Ultra. One touch changes everything.
Diabetes. It's no joke at all. And in Louisiana one night, paramedics came sticking me, to test my blood sugar. So I got to be punching my fingers, and this is all I got. These 10 here, this is it. I'm leaving the pain behind me.
New One Touch Ultra requires less blood, so you can test on your arm where it's less painful. Introducing the One Touch Ultra.
I've been waiting for this for 10 years.
Uncle Joe and the beige carpet. Resolve Carpet Cleaner gets out the most dramatic stains. Sooner or later, you'll need Resolve. Now neutralizes odors.
Let's play Truth or Dare. Truth. When you get a yeast infection, you use one of those messy creams, don't you? Truth. There may be an easier way. It's a pill. Diflucan. Truth. Just one pill is as effective as the leading 7-day cream without the mess. And Diflucan is the #1 doctor-prescribed yeast infection treatment. Ready for the dare? I dare you to call your doctor and ask about Diflucan. That's all it takes. A simple phone call to learn more about the only pill to treat a yeast infection. Diflucan. Treat a yeast infection with a pill instead of a messy cream. It's your call. With Diflucan, there is an increased possibility of side effects compared with creams, including headache, nausea, and abdominal pain. In rare instances, serious effects on the liver and serious allergic reactions were reported. Do not use Diflucan if you are nursing. If you are pregnant or taking other medications, talk to your doctor. To prevent heart-related complications, do not take Diflucan if you are taking Propulsive. For more information, ask your doctor or visit our website. Diflucan.
Sensitive teeth, what do you do to avoid pain?
I de-ice my iced tea.
I microwave ice cream.
Stop the pain. Just change your toothpaste to dentist-recommended Sensodyne to build a barrier against pain.
It's easy.
Stop the pain. Change to Sensodyne.
I consider Wendy to be my little girl.
I always was Daddy's little girl. I just wasn't little anymore. He always taught me if you're not happy with yourself, change it. I went on slimfast.com. It's a great tool. It describes the entire plan. I'm back to my high school weight.
She's done a heck of a job.
I start every day with SlimFast. It's wonderful. It's filling. It's this fantastic nutrition in a can.
I'm real proud of Wendy. And that's no fishtail.
SlimFast. It's your life. Feed it right.
Finding justice for a murdered newborn tonight on the CBS Evening News.
This week,
I'm going to ever so slowly pull the rug out from Diane Jenkins.
Stepmommy Dearest has a whole new plan.
She's bonding with my son for all she's worth.
Now the mother of all divas
I am not going to let Phyllis take over my child.
is ready to get it on.
I will stop her.
The young and the restless.
Philip, going after Harley doesn't just affect you.
I'm not going after Harley. I'm just trying to protect my son. That's all I'm trying to do.
And what about us? Have you given any thought to that?
Beth, we're going to be fine.
We are just starting to make it back to each other. We're still on shaky ground.
I don't know where this is coming from. I really don't.
I'm just asking you to stop disrupting everyone's lives with this assault on Harley.
That's not what I'm doing. I'm sorry that you see it that way.
Trouble?
Save it, Olivia.
Excuse me. I was just trying to be polite but not interrupting.
Actually, I'm glad that you're here because there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Really, what?
When I was in Texas, I ran into Bill Lewis. Did you know that? Well, of course you did, because you're the one that sent him down there chasing after me.
Yeah, I understand that. I just want to clarify something else. Given our custody arrangement, because Harley was arrested, I don't need her consent to take him across state lines, right?
You know, you guys seem to be spending a lot of time on the wrong side of the bars here.
Mike, just open the thing. Stop lecturing us, right? Get your sister out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I wish I could. But we got one little problem here. I read the arrest report. Both Philip and Thomas being the butler that you pushed around, are pretty serious about pressing charges against you.
Oh, stop it. You can't be serious. That chisel jaw freak is going to let the mother of his child spend her days in the clinker? Come on.
Doesn't want me in jail. This is his way of intimidating me. He is flexing his muscles.
You sure about that?
I am so positive about that. He is trying to scare me into breaking up with Gus for something that he thinks Gus did a lifetime ago. That's what this whole thing is about.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can post your bell. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
No, he's not gonna back down.
I know he's not.
He's not gonna back down until I'm out of the picture.
I know. But I'm not backing down either. Because I know who you are. He doesn't.
Well, I can't say that. I mean, if it was me and it was this guy that was the cause of somebody's death, I don't know if I'd want that guy near my kid.
Okay, first of all, that was a lifetime ago. You were just a teenager. And second of all, you didn't do it. You told me that you lied to protect somebody else, right? Did you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So we can fix this. Because now all you have to do is tell the truth and we can clear this whole thing up.
It's not that simple.
Okay, Gus, it's my kids.
Look, I could tell the whole world what I did, okay? But they're just gonna want to know more information. They're gonna want to know who.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Then we'll find this person. That's all.
You don't understand. I can't just track her down.
What did you say? Did you say her?
Who?
That's what you said?
No.
Yes, you did. Wait. Her? You mean this whole time? You mean this whole time you have been protecting some other girl?
Rick Bauer got Richard's heart.
Yes. And isn't it fortunate that Richard was hooked up to a faulty life support machine? If not, it might be the Bauers burying one of their own tomorrow instead of... I saw them, Carmen. I saw them celebrating their little triumph. They had Dr. Rick given the heart of a prince as if he deserves it. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if that heart rejected him. I know mine would.
Edmund, you and Richard haven't been close for years and years. Frankly, I'm a little surprised by all this talk about avenging his death.
Carmen, you of all people should know how complicated family ties are.
Yes, you're right about that. I do understand.
And Reva and Cassie didn't even think I deserved to know that Richard died. No, I had to find out with the Bauers rubbing their bloody hands together, having robbed my brother's heart. Well, they are all going to pay for all of that. And it's the last thing I do.
Honey, Rick has got a second chance at life. Mel's got her husband, Jude has his father. Can't you just focus on that?
So I should just look the other way because things worked out for us? I can't do that.
I guess that's where we're different. I'm just saying, maybe you don't need to pursue it any further.
And then I do what? I forget what I saw. I mean, how am I supposed to look Cassie in the eyes knowing what I know?
But that's my point. Honey, you don't know. You don't. Not for sure. Look, honey, Richard was on life support. It was only a matter of time. I just think it's time to move on, for everybody's sake.
Okay. I have to go. We have to go.
It's time to go.
It's
already. Don't forget B-ball.
Oh, yeah. We need that. Get him in my purse, too.
And Goldie.
And that down there.
And Billy. Hey. Hey, I love you.
I love you. Say bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. There's Goldie. Don't forget. Bye.
I've been so worried that Richard Winslow's life support machine stopped working for several minutes. Did you find the problem?
Whenever that machine forwards and backwards, ran every test I could think of.
And?
And there's nothing wrong with that machine. It has a built-in backup system in case anything goes wrong. If it was off, then somebody...
No, don't. I'm sorry, just don't say anything, please.
Look, you can't drive yourself crazy by feeling guilty about this.
How can I not, Dad? I mean, what did I do to deserve this?
Honey.
What's so great about me that I get to live and this man has to die?
Please, baby.
So he had 3 children and a wife. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. I want you to listen to me. Richard's case was hopeless. He was never going to recover.
So you're saying that his death was a blessing? Is that what you're saying, Dad?
Honey, you're alive because of him, but you didn't kill him. He signed an organ donor card. He wanted to help people, and he did. He helped you.
This transplant gives his death some meaning. I mean, if you don't embrace that as a gift, it's like it was for nothing.
I didn't want it to happen this way.
Acid reflux disease can really upset your plans.
You never know when to expect it.
The burn can stop you in your tracks.
You worry about the risk of long-term problems.
I got help. Learn to handle the disease and the risks in ways that make sense for me.
Call this number now for information and a free kit from Prevacid, a handbook on managing acid reflux disease and its risks, a risk alert profiler, a guide to making the most of your next doctor visit, and a 7-day free trial certificate to use if your doctor decides Prevacid is right for you. Prevacid fights acid reflux disease 3 ways. It beats the burn, helps heal the damage, and best of all, staying on Prevacid if prescribed can stop the damage from coming back. Prevacid has a low occurrence of side effects such as diarrhea, abdominal pain, and nausea. So if you want the power to manage the risks, heal the damage, and stay healed, call now for your free kit.
Once a baby discovers how to move, there's no stopping her. That's why Pampers created custom fit cruisers with sides up to 3 times stretchier than the leading regular brand. For a fit that follows her every move. Custom fit cruisers for the cruising stage. With each new stage, a custom Pampers. We're right behind you every step of the way.
Our cover girl on her wedding day said, "I won't wear lipstick that wears away." Outlast goes 8 hours without reapplying. From kiss to cake, there's no denying. 34 shades, no reapplying. Outlast lip color from Easy Breezy Beautiful Cover Girl.
Raise your hand, you got it. Raise your hand, you know when you feel confident.
New Sure Clear Dry. No clear stick is stronger at preventing wetness.
Raise your hand if you're sure.
You know, we're great together. But I found something new and more exciting. And it satisfies me in a way I never thought possible.
Introducing Herbal Essences Fruit Fusions with an exhilarating new fruit fragrance and an exotic blend of organic fruit extracts for hair that's naturally beautiful.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No, no, no. New Fruit Fusions, a totally organic experience with a fragrant twist.
Yes!
Did you know that regular pads are designed to best fit a size 6? Hey, we're not all a size 6. So areas of our panties are unprotected. Now there's something new. Always maximum protection for sizes 14 plus. Longer front and back with wider flexi wings for the best coverage available from Always. Finally, something just for me. Always. Expect more protection.
Did Bill Lewis say I sent him chasing after you?
It wasn't hard to figure out. You've been pushing us together ever since you found out he knew me when I was Lorelei.
Maybe I was simply trying to help you remember.
Oh, just being a friend.
Friend, what an interesting word. That's something you and I were once, Beth. Friends.
Friends? Well, I'm not an expert on friendship, Olivia, but you turned on me. That doesn't sound like a friend.
I turned on you? You're the one who backed away from me once we were both in this house.
Oh, you're wrong.
No, that's the one thing I know I'm right about. You know, everyone around here has told me that I'm not good enough to breathe your air, Beth.
That is ridiculous.
Yes, it is, but it's true. You want to know why I've done some of the things I've done lately, Beth? I felt threatened by you. You're the golden girl on the pedestal around here. It's like sacrilege to look sideways at you, and that gets pretty hard to live with. I'm tired of competing.
So that gives you the right to meddle in every area of my life?
Aren't you exaggerating just a little bit?
No, I'm not. And don't think that I don't notice that you're using Philip to do it.
Oh, please, I don't need Philip. I'm very happy with Alan. He proposed to me, did you know that? And I'm seriously considering saying yes.
Well, congratulations.
Do you mean that, Beth, from the bottom of your heart? Since we're being honest here, there's one more thing you should know. The diary, the one you wrote when you were Lorelei.
Yeah, what about it?
It was never shredded.
Do you still have it?
Not exactly. When you confronted me about taking it, I didn't think you would understand, so I lied. I said that it was shredded.
I see. But you're going to tell me the truth now. Okay, Olivia, I'll bite. What happened to the diary?
It was stolen.
Hey, buddy, come here. Come here.
Where's my big boy? You're getting so big, I can't stand it.
I gotta talk to you. We gotta have a little man-to-man here. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Your mom wants to shoot me. You know what? I know life's getting real complicated lately. You got all these adults yelling and screaming at each other. And I know that scares you, and I'm really sorry about that, buddy. But you know what? The bottom line is I love you. I promised you that I would take care of you, and I would protect you. And that's what I'm trying to do. So you're not going to understand this right now. But you and I, we have to take a little trip. Is that okay? Is that okay if you take a trip with Dad? Just you and me? That's what we're gonna do.
Okay. So I get arrested, protecting you, and you are protecting some other girl. Why didn't you tell me about her?
I didn't not.
Okay, don't even try that tack.
No, it's just when we would fight about it, you would say that person. So I just let it go.
You let me think that it was another guy. You did. You let me think. It was convenient for you to let me think it was some guy, some high school guy that you made a promise.
I did make a promise.
Yeah,
that's what the problem. I made a promise.
You did make a promise. But obviously she is still more important to you than I am.
No. It's different.
Yeah, I'd say different. Since she let you ruin your life for something that she did. I can't believe this.
Come on.
No, you're all the same. You and Mallet and Philip.
No, don't lump me in there with a whole bunch of losers. They're not me. No.
Some other girl. You know what? Then fine. Can you fix it? Will you fix it? Will you let go of this promise that you made to some other girl a lifetime ago so that I can get my child back?
What do you not understand? I made a promise. What do you not understand about that?
I think I understand everything.
Wait. Want me to leave?
As far as I'm concerned, you were never here.
Trick. Get me out.
At Scott, we've made the best Scott towel ever.
With wide ridges.
See, only Scott has these unique ridges that absorb like no other towel.
From shrimp to sea bass.
Scott towels just make more sense.
Scott towels with wide ridges.
Most toothpaste can't fight plaque after you eat or drink when teeth become more vulnerable to bacteria. But Colgate Total protects for 12 hours, even after eating and drinking. Isn't it nice to know you use Colgate Total? Colgate Total, 12-hour protection.
Medicare medication coverage. Are you having difficulty using inhalers or mixing your breathing medications? Do you use Proventil or Albuterol, Atrovent, Combivent, or other breathing medications? Did you know that if you qualify, Medicare covers breathing medications that are already pre-mixed? To find out if you qualify, call us at Med4Home toll-free at 1-800-321-0187.
Mama keeps white with a new glow. Mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach.
Clorox bleach gets these stains off whites because it doubles the stain removing power of your detergent.
Mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach.
I am one of the many people.
We used to think they're frequent, persistent heartburn.
It's just plain old heartburn.
But if you've treated your heartburn, changed your diet, and the pain still comes back 2 or more days a week, it could be from acid reflux disease.
And over time, that acid churning up can wear away the lining of your esophagus.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Today, there's a purple pill called Nexium from the makers of Prilosec. For many people, 1 prescription Nexium a day means complete
24-hour.
day and night heartburn relief. And Nexium is also proven to heal erosions in the esophagus caused by acid reflux. Only a doctor can tell if you have this damage. Other serious stomach conditions may still exist. The most common side effects of Nexium and Prilosec are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. Talk to your doctor and call this number for more information and a free trial offer for Nexium.
Relieve the heartburn, heal the damage. It's possible with today's purple pill called Nexium.
We will continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Stella got 90 years for poisoning 2 people to death by putting cyanide in Excedrin. But was she framed? A 48 Hours mystery. Wednesday.
Win a free DVD player from Adel Winterset TV and Appliance each weekday on KCCI News Channel 8's First News at 5.
Only on the Anderson Erickson Dairy Stage, sponsored by KCCI at the Iowa State Fair.
The big one.
Attention, Americans without prescription drug coverage. Don't wait to find out if Medicare will ever cover all your prescriptions, or if your employer will ever offer you coverage. Get the People's Prescription Plan today. Members have already saved over $180 million on prescription drugs, eyewear, hearing aids, and more at over 50,000 locations nationwide. Your household is covered for just $7.95 a month with no limits on use, so the savings can really add up. And as a special offer, when you call today, you pay just $2.95 for your first month, a savings of $5 off the regular price. Plus, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back. There are no claim forms or waiting periods. You save right on the spot. So don't wait for the politicians or your employer to decide if they're going to help you with prescription costs. Save now with the People's Prescription Plan.
Call 1-800-346-9800 for free information on the People's Prescription Plan. 1-800-346-9800. Call now.
Brad Martin, Wednesday, Country on the River.
America's unlikeliest roommates are really something to watch. All new Big Brother, CBS Wednesday.
Who would take my diary, Olivia?
That's where it gets a little tricky.
Really?
I don't know who took it.
But you're sure that somebody did?
I know it was in my briefcase, and I never took it out, and the only people here that day were Alan.
Alan would never take it.
Philip.
If Philip had it, he would give it to me.
Bill and Edmund.
Bill and Edmund?
I know. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Oh, don't give me that. You probably gave it to one of them. This is exactly what you wanted to happen. That was my diary, Olivia, and no matter where it ended up, it is your fault that it's missing.
It was a mistake, all right? I was curious about your life as Lorelei. I never meant
What? You never meant for what? To embarrass me? To cause me trouble? I think that is exactly what you want. And I'll tell you something, Olivia. You thought we were in competition. You thought you could take me on. Well, now you have. So you better be ready.
Okay, little sister, you can go. But the chief is pretty serious about following up the charges against you. And unfortunately, you're suspended until further notice. I'm sorry. Where's Otaro?
He's moving out.
You okay?
No.
I don't get it, sis. What the hell happened? I mean, 1 minute you're fighting the whole world to get him, and then he's out. I mean, that doesn't sound like you.
No, actually, that is exactly like me. That is so like me. Good old Harley, who will never be first in anybody's book, that's for sure. You know what? This whole thing is... It all comes down to Gus's stupid juvie record. That's why Philip was after him.
Well, what was in the file?
The file said that Gus... He got into a fight when he was a teenager. Some guy. They were on a roof, and it got out of control, and the guy fell. Gus said it was an accident.
He killed someone?
No, I mean, yes, this poor guy died, but he didn't do it. Gus didn't do it. He lied to protect somebody else.
Then who?
Some girl. I didn't even know it was some girl until he told me today. But he said, you know, a promise is a promise, and that's it. So basically, he chose her over me. That's what he did.
Oh, sis, I'm sorry.
What am I going to learn? I mean, really. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter because I can't think about that. I'm thinking about Zach. I have to do whatever I can to protect him, to get him back.
You will get Zach back. I promise you. Okay, especially now that Gus is out of the picture.
Absolutely. I feel better already.
Good. I honestly believe that it's a good thing that Otaro's gone. Okay?
You know, Frank, I'm having that dream again.
Dream? What dream? What, the dream with the crib?
Little girl in the crib, and then I'm on the cliff, and I feel like the crib is gonna go over. And all of a sudden, this hand is there just when I'm reaching out to grab that hand. It disappears. And I fall. I always fall.
Sis, you haven't had that dream in a long time.
I know. But I am not going to abandon my children the way that you and I were abandoned, Frank. I will not do that. No way.
I know that. I know that, Harley. Okay. I know this isn't going to help you right now, but I do love you. Hey, what do you say we get the hell out of here, okay? I mean, I'll drive you home, maybe stop off, get a little breakfast.
I can't go home yet, because he might still be there. So I'm just gonna go for a walk. I need to go for a walk. And then I'll just call you, okay?
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Danny.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. Edmund?
Would you like to join us for some coffee?
Sure.
Danny, a question. How is Rick Bauer?
He's doing just fine.
Would you ask him to keep an eye on his medical equipment for me?
Excuse me?
Well, you know how those pesky machines at Cedars can just shut down at the most inopportune moments.
And what makes you say that? All right, you two. Listen to me. I don't know what you're insinuating, but I'm assuming it's got something to do with Richard.
No, smart boy. You might want to tell my concern to your other family, the Bowers.
Maybe you can convince your brother that he deserves this heart.
I'm grateful, Dad. I really am, but Richard Winslow should be alive. He should be alive. It wasn't his time.
Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Just a PA doctor question. We'll be back in just a minute. I need to talk to you about Richard Winslow's death.
Problems are easier when you talk about them. Even if it's burning feminine itch, Maximum Strength Vagisil has the strongest itch medicine of its kind, plus skin-soothing vitamins. For instant relief, trust Vagisil, a better understanding of better intimate care.
You could win one of 5 new Jaguars from Best Western or one of thousands of other great prizes in Best Western Sleep and Win Instant Win Game. Best Western, the world's largest hotel chain. Call 1-800-WESTERN today.
I like to shop every day. 8 a.m. sharp, Sal's Fruit Market. Oh, he's got the best tomatoes in town. When I started chemo, my doctor said that I might become anemic, maybe feel weak. I never expected to be too tired to make it to Sal's. The day that he had to deliver my order was one of the saddest days of my life. Thank you, Sal. I asked my doctor about Procrit.
Procrit is for chemotherapy-related anemia in patients with most kinds of cancer. If you're on chemotherapy and too tired to do the things you used to do, talk to your doctor about Procrit to regain red blood cells. And more red blood cells can mean more strength.
Welcome back, Mrs. Mantini.
Procrit is proven and safe. In studies, only diarrhea and edema occurred more often with Procrit than placebo. Call now and learn how Procrit can help you get back the strength you need. Your strength for living.
Buying fresh takes a little more energy, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, bye. Company's coming. There's no time to vacuum these pet odors out.
That's okay. Here's a great idea. It's my Arm & Hammer vacuum-free foam carpet deodorizer with baking soda. It absorbs and eliminates carpet odors without vacuuming. Foam disappears in seconds, and so do pet smoke and food odors. The room smells fresh and clean. And when you do vacuum, use my Arm & Hammer carpet and room deodorizer. Sprinkle or spray carpet odors away with Arm & Hammer.
Just a few more.
I should have used Preparation H.
Preparation H medicated wipes with aloe, the easy way to cleanse, cool, and soothe. Easier because they're 4 times bigger than Tux pads. Preparation H medicated wipes. Big relief.
Now, the same Caltrate that helps fight bone loss may help your colon too. In a recent study, Caltrate helped reduce the risk of recurrence of colon polyps, a risk factor for colon cancer. The same Caltrate you take for your bones, now for colon health too.
She's been missing for 34 hours.
What if someone you love vanished without a trace?
God knows where she is, what she's going through.
You'd pray that there was someone who could find them.
She's hiding.
Or escaping. There is.
Whatever you got on that girl, I need it.
Okay, the tracer's kicking in.
The #1 priority here is finding your daughter.
Without a Trace, CBS Thursdays this fall after CSI.
Rick's guilt over receiving his heart. I don't know what to tell him about Richard, about how he died.
How he died? He was in pain. He was suffering, and his death gave many people, your brother included, a second chance.
Because he was an organ donor.
It was an incredibly selfless gift on his part.
But what do you do in a situation like this as a doctor when prolonging one life means denying another theirs?
Oh, you try to make everyone involved as comfortable as possible.
Even when the quality of their life is gone?
You can't get into that. I mean, you can't play favorites. We're not God.
Right, but somebody has to make those decisions. Who is responsible?
The patients. The patient's family. I mean, in this case, Richard's family didn't have to make that decision, and they were spared that. I mean, that's a gift, too. I know that you're Cassie's friend.
I just feel so bad for Cassie losing Richard the way she did. I mean, then again, if she hadn't, we would have lost
so much ourselves.
I feel horrible. I feel relieved. I feel guilty.
Oh, honey, I know.
And you know, if I'm feeling this way, I mean, Rick must be... I can't even imagine what he must be feeling.
If anyone on this earth deserves that heart, it's Rick Bauer. What happened to Richard is horrible. His death is horrible, but it's not like we haven't been there ourselves. I mean, think of the lives that have been taken from us too soon.
What do you mean, Mom?
Your mom, Eve. This was a miracle, but we were due. We were due.
Edmund, I am terribly sorry about Richard's death, and I know that you're in mourning. But if I were you, I would drop the baseless accusations. They will only make this situation worse.
Worse for whom?
For both of you. I want you both to leave. This place isn't open yet.
Awfully defensive, wasn't he?
Yes, I wonder what he was being so defensive about.
Not sure.
Where are you going?
To the hospital.
I'm going to take my own advice and go straight to the source.
Hey.
I thought you'd be gone by now.
Well, this is the last one.
Okay.
Coop.
Yeah.
Still my favorite.
Bye, Gus.
Yeah, you can bring the car in. No stops. We're gonna go straight to the jet. Thanks.
You going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my son on a trip. Whoa. Given what happened here yesterday, I don't need anybody's consent to do that.
Any kid would be lucky to have you as a dad.
Yeah, well, not everybody feels that way, do they, buddy?
Talking about Beth? Look, she'll come around. She will when she realizes how much this means to you and how important it all is.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Look, it's just this thing with Lorelei and Bill Lewis and Texas. It has her all out of sorts.
Did she say that to you?
No, it's just something I picked up on. Take it she's not going with you?
No, she's not.
What's the secret to a better barbecue? Before you start the grill, start with Pam, and there'll be no sticking, no matter what you're grilling. Start out with the original no stick, and things will come out better. Stick with Pam. Pam won't stick.
I just want my cold sore to go away sooner.
Heal cold sores fast with Abreva, the only non-prescription cold sore medicine approved by the FDA to shorten healing time.
I like that.
Abreva shortens healing time like a prescription without a prescription.
You're right. It does all fit. I'll take it. Thanks for all your help, guys.
No problem. Where can you get sales and service experts? Where can you get the top 6 appliance brands, including Kenmore? Where can you get great credit options and a price match guarantee? Sears. Where else?
Facts of Life by Lysol. Fact: a last-minute chore never lasts a minute. Fact: introducing new Lysol floor cloths, the only wet floor cloth with the cleaning power of Lysol. So it's always Lysol clean. Life demands Lysol. That's a fact.
Now you can shave half as often with Jergens Naturally Smooth Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Get seriously smooth legs you can't help but show off. Jergens Shave Minimizing Moisturizer. Love your body.
There is a rhythm to life. We sleep at night and wake in the morning. It's this sleep cycle that helps keep us in a healthy balance. But for millions of Americans, sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. While natural sleep is best, Ambien helps you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and wake rested and refreshed, not groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full 7 to 8 hours to sleep and wake rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
Bram Shepard is New York's most carefree bachelor.
You're something else, Bram.
You're something else. Also.
This fall, he's getting a new roommate, his long-lost daughter.
Oh, my God.
From the producers of Frasier.
So you seduced this woman last night?
She bought me dinner. It was the polite thing to do.
Bram and Alice, CBS this fall after 60 Minutes.
Yeah, that's me.
You really going to do this? You really going to take him out of town without telling her?
I'd be happy to wait for you if you want to pack a bag.
I can't.
Okay, fine.
I think what you're doing is wrong. I think you're making a big mistake.
You made that very clear. So, car's waiting. We should really get going. Hey, Pam. You all set to go?
Okay.
You gonna take your stuff? You gonna take your stuff? Okay. Here we go. Where are Lizzie and James?
You're in the playroom.
Okay. I'll give you a call when we get where we're going.
Okay.
I'm gonna go say goodbye to the kids. I'll see you.
Hi, Bill. It's Olivia. How are you? Great. Look, I was wondering if we could get together. Just to talk. Well, if I told you what about, it wouldn't be a surprise. Okay. See you then. Hi.
Hey.
Have a safe trip. Bye,
Thanks.
Zach.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Okay. See you when you get back.
See ya.
Hey, you. Whoa. What was that for?
So you were right. You were so right. If something happened to Richard in the hospital and Mel was involved, the truth, it's not going to help anyone. In the end, it's just going to make the situation worse.
Good. I'm glad to hear that you're letting it go.
I am. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I have to act like I never saw Mel in Richard's room.
Have a word with you, please.
Sure. Could you let go of me, please?
Saw you talking with Nurse Raines yesterday. You mentioned something about faulty life support equipment.
I don't really know.
I want to know what happened to Richard Winslow, and I want to know that right now.
The machine was working fine. I swear, it wasn't a mechanical failure. If anything happened to that Winslow guy, somebody must have shut the machine off or something.
Shut it off?
Yeah.
Coming soon.
God is my witness. They're going to pay for this.
Edmund is out to catch a murderer.
Someone purposely shut off Richard's ventilator system.
But when he confronts the wrong guy...
One of your lot killed my brother in cold blood.
Demanding answers.
Who actually threw the switch? You? Your precious Michelle?
And making threats.
One of the Bowers took my brother's life, and I'm not going to rest until all of them pay with theirs.
Well, he got stopped dead in his tracks.
Edmund's messing with my family. He's going to pay the price.
On Guiding Light.
It's tough not having a car. With immediate claim service, Geico gets you back on the road fast. Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm not American, but I do know that some people like to drink tea cold. Well, if you must, then this is the tea for you. And it's very easy to make.
Delicious Nestea liquid concentrate.
If tea had been this delicious back then, you wouldn't have thrown it in the harbor.
Bathroom specialist, bring it on!
Soap scum's harder to get rid of than a bad boyfriend.
Just dump the boyfriend. And get the specialist. Tilex Soap Scum Remover cleans soap scum better than scrubbing bubbles. Just wipe, and that scum is gone. Tilex, the bathroom specialist.
It's not much of a scar, really. And I know it shouldn't bother me, but honestly, it still kind of does.
Treating cuts and scrapes with Neosporin today can help minimize the appearance of scars tomorrow. Only Neosporin has been shown in a clinical test to help reduce the visibility of scars. And Neosporin still kills more strains of infectious bacteria.
This time, it's gonna be different.
Use Neosporin every cut, every time.
Leaks. Who needs them? No other diaper stops leaks better than Huggies Ultra Trim. No leak is a good leak.
This will be an everlasting love. This will be the one I've waited for. This will be the first time anyone has loved me.
More women use orthotricycline than any other birth control pill. Taken correctly, it's over 99% effective, so you don't worry about getting pregnant till you want to. And orthotricycline is clinically proven to help clear up moderate acne.
The pill does not protect against HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. Serious risks include blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Cigarette smoking increases these risks, especially if you're a smoker over 35. Women who use the pill are urged not to smoke. Women who have blood clots, certain cancers, a history of heart attack or stroke, and those who could be pregnant should not use the pill. For more information, talk to your healthcare provider.
If you're going to take the pill, why not take orthotricycline? Clinically proven to help your skin look better. Orthotricycline. Isn't it great to find the one that's right for you?
This will be.
Patricia's toothpaste stopped fighting plaque before her first sip of coffee. But Colgate Total protects for 12 hours, even after eating and drinking. Isn't it nice to know you use Colgate Total? Colgate Total, 12-hour protection.
This has been Guiding Light.
The setup.
You put the drugs in her drink.
They're not going to kill her, are they?
The payoff.
I just don't know if I can do this, all right?
$10,000, you can't.
The execution.
Better sit down.
Sheila's next victim takes a turn for the worse.
Oh, it's so good to be bad.
On The Bold and the Beautiful.
Good afternoon, Dan Rattler, CBS News with Newsbreak. The White House criticized an Israeli missile attack in the Gaza Strip, calling it, quote, heavy-handed action that caused, again, quote, a loss of innocent life. That attack leveled an apartment house, killing at least 15 Palestinians, including several children, along with the apparent target, a top Palestinian militant. And arriving today in Canada, a frail Pope John Paul II surprised welcomers by walking down the ramp on his own. Now this.
Don't miss KCCI at the Iowa State Fair, the big one.
Join us each weekday at the Anderson-Erickson Dairy Stage for First News at 5.
You could win a free DVD player from Adel Winterset TV and Appliance, or a $1,000 Villager wall clock from the Amana Furniture and Clock Shop in the village of Amana.
Do stupid human tricks and win a free Letterman shirt, plus get free fans and Frisbee.
And dig into the AE Ice Cream Bowl and the KCCI Cob-Off.
Join KCCI at the Iowa State Fair.
The big one.
I'm Dan Rather on tonight's CBS Evening News. Why, after all the promises